You take me to places I've never been.
Hey everyone,
You do things that
welcome
make me a
back
better
to my
man.
channel. In today's video, we are doing a very different video, one that I've never done before, because it includes wine. And yeah, I mean, I love a good glass of wine, preferably white or rosé. Tell me what kind of wine you like drinking in the comments. If you guys are interested in this particular glass of wine, it is called Josh, and it is a beautiful, refreshing rosé. While thinking of video ideas, I thought, you know what? I could do an Instagram chooses my makeup. I could do an Instagram chooses my makeup while drunk, or I could film my wine chooses my makeup, drink my lovely glass of wine. Now this is glass number 1, so I feel like things are gonna be pretty calm and collected in the first little half of the video, and then we'll see if shit hits the fan later on once I move on to my second glass, because I don't work today or tomorrow. Well, that's a lie. I work tomorrow night, so I think I have enough time to recover. You know what I mean? If you're watching this, it's probably going to be a long one because I'm just going to be chatting about everyday things and probably random things as I continue to drink my glass of wine. So go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine and join me in the fun. If it happens to be 8 or 9 or any time before, let's say 2, I feel like that's acceptable now that we're all quarantined. Maybe drink a coffee or a tea, a juice, a kombucha, maybe not wine. So the first thing I'm going to do is just clip my hair back. I've got these really cute rose gold clippies that I'm going to use. So cute. If you guys are wondering, I'm really wearing this really cute kind of like nude puff sleeve sweater that I got from Abercrombie. It's super cozy and it's kind of got like a little mock neck. It's really cute. Anyways, I'm just gonna do a little bit of moisturizing and skin prep with the Agent of Shah Holy Water. This stuff is amazing. If you guys are wondering, I think it's like 4, maybe 5 p.m. So it's a totally acceptable time to be drinking alcohol. I honestly film my videos whenever I get a chance to. Since being quarantined, I use that term very lightly because I'm still going to work, but my boyfriend, who I live with, still is working, but is working from home. So my schedule when I'm off has totally changed because I'm used to having the house to myself and filming videos whenever I feel like it. So I've been taking this opportunity to film, honestly, whenever he's not talking for his job, and I think I'm pumping out a lot more content than usual, so it's fun. I really do like it. So with that on, I'm going to apply a sunscreen. This is the Lash SPF 30 moisturizing mineral sunscreen, and if we're being honest, I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going outside, and it's the end of the day, but I'm still gonna apply my sunscreen as if this was a normal day. This is a pretty oily sunscreen, I'm gonna say, but it's one of the very few that doesn't irritate my skin, especially on my face. I find that I get really bothered by natural sunscreens on my face. I sometimes get like splotchy and red and pink, and it's not a good situation. I think I took too much, but that's all right. Sunscreen is one of those things you have to be like very careful about how you apply it, because you want it to cover all surface areas. And I typically don't show myself applying sunscreen in videos because I apply it during my sunscreen, oh my god, the wine's already getting to me. I apply it during my skincare routine, so yeah, I feel like that's just why I never show it, but I like to test different ones, and Lash has some really good ones. It is a bit more of an oily consistency, so it does take a little bit of time to like absorb. So in the meantime, let's do a lip balm, the Kosas Sport. There we go. This is in the shade Pulse. It's a really nice color. The only thing that's kind of like weirdly shaped. What foundation do I apply for this look? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply my Drunk Elephant Deep Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops first, and then I'll figure out the foundation. I have this big, like, buffing mangled brush that is a no name that I typically apply at my, it's also shedding, so it's really high quality, that I typically apply my self tanners on for my face. So I'm just gonna use this. Oh god. Oh no. This is so bad. Oh my god. Okay, I'm changing to a beauty blender. At least I realize it's bad, you know? Like, it's not like I'm like, this looks great. It's okay, we can fix this. I think the issue was it had self tanner in it still. What was I thinking? We'll put foundation over it and all will be okay. That'll be how much we have left? It's a very light amount. I don't really need a lot because it really did cover up any discoloration that I typically cover up with concealers. So I went to the grocery store just before coming back to film this because I needed to pick up some groceries and ingredients to make banana bread, because we have some bananas that are going bad, and I know that like the whole quarantine joke that everyone's making banana bread, but like seriously, I've made like 5 loaves already since all this started happening. So it's actually really true. But I ran out of eggs and butter, so I went to the grocery store to pick those up, and in the meantime more bananas that I plan on eating before I make banana bread. But I prefer like really green, like yellow bananas. I don't like a spot of brown on them. I just don't like the texture. I think it gets too mushy and too sweet. I'm really weird like that. So I only have like 2 days to eat them, and I obviously buy like a bunch of them, so they eventually go bad and then I have to make banana bread. So such a dilemma. Where was I going with this story? Oh yes, my rant. So I was at the grocery store with my few items, and there was like huge lineups, and it's very confusing because they like, you have to go down like aisles to get to a certain line. So I went to the self-checkout line because my boyfriend had said that's going to be the quickest route. So I go to the self-checkout line. Thankfully, healthcare workers actually get to bypass the line to get into the grocery store, but not actually for the lines at the cashier, I believe. But regardless, so no one was actually in front of me, and it's very like structured there. Like there was like an X where you're supposed to stand, and there's people that kind of guide you like, okay, come now, move forward, etc. So I'm at the self-checkout, and I'm at the like back of the line, and there's all the self-checkouts, and they've actually closed a lot of them so that they can basically make it so that you can actually physically distance from each other. Anywho, so I'm seeing 2 employees standing there chatting with each other, and I'm just waiting for direction to move to a checkout. And even before this all happened, like a lot of the time these people who kind of oversee the self-checkouts will guide you like, okay, you can come to this one, okay, you can come to this one. Anyway, so I'm just waiting there like, okay, someone's gonna tell me to move forward and come to a self-checkout, and this man brushes by me, and by brushes I mean like he literally touches me. Like my 2-meter bubble is broken and burst at this point, and I was just like, so he not only brushes up against me and totally disregards physical distancing of 2 meters, because we're like in tight quarters, like you can't really pass people because you're in an aisle, but more so there's like barricades. Anyway, so he literally brushes up against me. And not only that, he goes to a fucking open line or an open cashier, and I'm like, did that just happen? Like I was shocked. Plain old respect for humanity and other people also goes out the window. Like any other day doesn't even have to be everything that's going on in the world right now. If someone was in front of me and there was an open checkout, I would say very politely, excuse me, that line's open right there, like you can go ahead, and then I would wait my spot for the next turn rather than just jumping in front of them and not even saying anything, not saying excuse me, not saying a single word. I was shocked. Like, at that point I was like, have people lost their goddamn minds? Like, who knows? Who knows if this is the cause, or if this person in particular honestly just has no respect for other people. But I was really, really pissed off, and you can tell that I'm still very upset about this situation. So I've done foundation, concealer. Let's do a cream bronzer. I feel like I haven't done that in a while. Well People Bio Bronzer in Natural Tan. The only one? Has anyone else had issues, or just like things that have come out of quarantine and isolating and social distancing and physical distancing that has literally made you go like, what is bloody wrong with people? Like, I don't understand. I'm like taking it out on my face. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, face. I'd be gentle. Get away from the world and just kind of like pass by time and get rid of your boredom. So I don't want it to be a negative channel, but I also want to be like relatable and realize that you guys, like, we're all in this together and we're all experiencing the same thing. I love how this bronzer just seamlessly blends in. It just takes like a couple bounces for it to just blend and melt into your skin. It just looks so beautiful. And I haven't used this in a while, and I forgot how good this product is. I'm gonna set the product under my eyes because I don't want it to crease. As always, I'm taking my Ilia soft focus finishing powder. This brush is awful. Morphe M105. Do not purchase this. Oh my god, it's so rough. Okay, new brush. Much better. This is also a Morphe brush, but it just happens to be a lot better quality. It's the Y9. A while ago I asked you if you guys wanted to see a like makeup brush recommendations, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you said yes. I just never got around to filming that because I honestly have so many brushes, most of them actually from Morphe, to be honest, and I did go on like a huge binge of Morphe brushes a few years ago, and I purchased a bunch of them, one of the like Jacqueline collections, and then just whatever else. I spent hundreds of dollars on Morphe, and some of them are great and some of them are not. So yeah, if you guys want to see like my favorite makeup brushes, if that's still something you guys would be interested in, let me know in the comments and I can get around to filming that. I think again I'm gonna go into some blush, and if you guys are OG subscribers, you remember this palette. These are all my Pure White's blush refills. I've got a bronzer and a highlight here as well, and these are just Balm.com, and I kind of forgot about this for a while. It's very unfortunate actually. When I went on my vacation last summer, I put a bunch of powdered eyeshadows in here as well, and one of them, a bronze shade, exploded and went all over these, so you might be able to tell that some of them still have like little particles, so very unfortunate. Right here, this is in Sun Touched. It's really pretty, kind of just, I'm really bad at describing colors. A rosy nude tone, and it adds a very nice like flush. I don't even think I need to put this on because give it another glass of wine and I will be naturally flushed. But and then the other thing I like to do is I just like apply it to the tip of my nose, kind of along the bridge of it. Just adds a very natural flush that looks very natural. A natural flush that looks very natural. Good use of words. You know what, I'm gonna do some more bronzer, and I'm gonna do a more shimmery bronzer. I think I'm like slurring my words now. So I'm going to take a dual fiber brush. This is the Morphe M427, and I'm going to swirl it around very aggressively, and then just and this does have a little bit of a sheen, shimmer to it. I will say that these do apply significantly better with your finger, so I think I am just going to take my finger to lay the product down. You can do a mix of both, where you apply the product with your finger and then just blend it out with the brush. I mean, on the plus side of everything, Jay and I really want to go into a larger home. I'm actually going to use this highlight too. Let's just do a bunch of Kjaer Weis products. And it's been really fun to just like kind of play with your imagination and your design skills, and just kind of dream and think about designing, you know, rooms in your future home and stuff. So despite not actually moving yet, it has been really enjoyable to plan out decorating. This is actually a really interesting highlight that I haven't used very frequently. It's got more of like a purpley lilac undertone to it, which isn't my preference, and especially because I feel like I'm going for more like a sun-touched look. This is not necessarily what I would choose, but it is a really pretty highlight. Almost done. I'm gonna go in with my brows. I'm using the Plume Nourish and Brow pencil. I've also been working on an ebook, or potentially a book. I'm not really sure. Currently I'm just in the writing and design process, and then eventually we'll see, once it's complete, if it just becomes an ebook or if it will be something that I will pitch to a publisher. I haven't really thought about it. I'm just letting my creative juices flow in the process of just writing it and creating it, and then we'll see what ends up happening. But I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. Would you guys prefer an ebook, or would you prefer a physical copy? The ebook would obviously be more affordable because it's not a printed, it's an electronic copy. But if you guys prefer a book, let me know. Not really quite sure, but to give you an idea of what it is, it's going to be like a clean beauty handbook, like your go-to handbook. It's going to be very beautiful. I want it to be very beautiful. I just don't want it to be words. I want it to be something that you look at and it just brings peace and calmness and joy to the whole journey of going clean. Whether you're already clean or you're just starting from scratch, this book will definitely be beneficial because it's going to have just so much information, everything from ingredients to, you know, beneficial ingredients to routines and skincare ingredients and products and tips and things that I've learned that I use on my skin and all that kind of stuff. I think I'm also going to include some little worksheets to work through the whole process, so you actually have something to guide you through the process, because I know that that can be really challenging. So it's really exciting. I'm really having a fun time doing that. It's funny because I'm the type of like tipsy drunk person that doesn't like to admittedly show that they're tipsy. I'm like trying to keep my composure. I'm like, nah, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm totally fine. It's just normal Gabby. I think I'm just gonna fluff this like really nice bronzy coppery color just all on my eyelid. I'm using a really fluffy brush so that it's not too densely packed. Honestly, this is such a beautiful color just to put all over your eyelid. It's just gorgeous. I just remembered I didn't finish my brows to go in with the Ilia Ilia Essential Brow. Whoa. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. It's okay, we can fix it. That really volumizes. Oh my god. I think like I've used this on its own before and I'm like, oh yeah, it's good. But man, when you use it on top of an like brow product already, it really does the trick. I think I'm gonna intensify the highlight I currently have on, which was the Kirweiss, and I'm gonna go in with this Kosas Contra Chroma. I'm scared to open this. That does not sound right. Oh, it's a bit broken. But this is in the shade Contra Chroma. It is the pressed Color and Light palette, or duo. These are really beautiful colors. I love this. Oh my goodness, I do not use this enough. This was a Pure Cosmetics tapered brush. I'm going to use it to apply the highlight. It's intensifying it a little bit, but it's very, very subtle. Let's intensify the blush. Next, I'll apply mascara, and this is the only mascara that's currently accessible to me, which is the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. This is a really good mascara, to be honest. This and the Well People, they're probably my top 3, and then the next one would be the Fit Glow. I cannot talk when I do this, so I'm just gonna fast forward. Mascaras, and also look at that amazing painting that my boyfriend did, but he also did me. How amazing is that? Hi, so my camera died, and I honestly didn't think I was gonna have the opportunity to have another glass of wine because it was almost done the tutorial, and then it died. So while I waited for it to charge, I got another glass of wine. We're almost done. I finished the mascara, which looks bomb.com, because this mascara right here, folks, is amazing. And I remember that I specifically brought this product in because I wanted to try it. If you guys don't remember, I was going to de-stash this, and then I was like, you know what, I self-tan, so maybe this will work for me now. But I've already applied 2 highlights and 2 blushes already. So what am I gonna do with the highlight and blush stick? And then it came to me, Gabby, you're gonna apply 3 highlights and 3 blushes today in this tutorial. Maybe I'll just, instead of calling this my tipsy makeup tutorial, I will just call this my clown makeup tutorial. You dab it, so you have to like warm it up in your fingers. Am I making the wrong decision? Can you guys tell me? Am I making the wrong decision? Alright, if you're wondering if it's a wine flush or blush, let me tell you. It's the 3 blushes I just applied. Berry Glow, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you. It's blushy, but I don't look that bad. Zoom you on close. Just so you can really see what's going on my face, because it's special. I think it actually looks really pretty. Maybe I'll start applying 3 highlights and 3 blushes more often. What do you guys think? I think Sober Gabby is Minimalist Gabby, and Drunk Gabby is Maximus Gabby. Maximus? I don't know. Words don't flow to me. Alright, so after you just watched me apply a ton of products on my face, let's zoom in. I think I'm gonna just set it all with my Lila B Glow Spray, which is the best natural makeup setting spray ever. And if you enter my giveaway, I'll link it down in the description box below, you will win one of these. Well, the grand prize winner will win one of these, but oh, it's so good. So good. I realized I also didn't put lipstick on, so I think I'm gonna do some double action here because we're just applying numerous amounts of makeup, so why not just continue on the trend with my lips. I'm gonna apply the Ilia. This is the Color Block lipstick in Rosette. It's a really nice kind of like rose tone lipstick color. The packaging is just divine. It actually kind of like matches my nails. Also smells like vanilla, which is just amazing. And I'm gonna layer it with the Lila B. This is the tinted lip oil in Be Elegant, which is the nude tone. And this one smells like berries. I prefer like sweet vanilla over berries, but it's still nice. Hold on, you guys. Like, I can't get away with filming a video without my battery effing dying, so let's see me out. Let's do a hair shake. And let's call it a day. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tipsy video. I'm gonna finish my glass of wine and have some dinner, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was totally different, rambly and long and maybe really annoying, but if you guys enjoyed, toast to that and give it a like. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and I will see you in my next video. If you want more serious videos, I have a ton more. They're all serious, I promise. I'm a very calm, collected, and serious person. I'm not always like this, so thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you guys had a fun time joining me, and I will see you in my next video.